Missing payments to Direct Line can be costly. It can affect your credit rating and they might even cancel your policy, but it doesn't have to be the end of the world. I'll give you a quick run through of what to do if you've missed your payment and what to do if you're worried that you just can't afford it. Sometimes you find yourself in tough situations and it can be impossible to pay Direct Line. If you feel like you're in that situation, it's best to contact them as soon as you can. Having a conversation with them might lead to a solution where you don't have to face a fine. If you feel like you can't afford your upcoming payment, Direct Line's advice is to contact them. They might be able to review levels of cover, change payment dates, or offer payment deferrals, all of which could help you get back on top of your payments. If it's too late and you've already missed a payment and you think you might keep missing payments, they'll contact you and may cancel your insurance policy. If this happens, you won't be insured anymore. You can be charged extra administration fees and a failed payment fee, which seems a bit harsh, adding some more fees to someone who already can't afford it. Sadly, missed and failed insurance payments go on your credit report and they can stay there for 6 years, which will affect your credit rating. They could pass your debt to a debt collection agency, which could eventually result in a county court judgment, but that's a worst case scenario and it doesn't have to get that far. If you found yourself in debt with Direct Line and you feel a bit overwhelmed, there are options available to you if you're financially struggling. I'll run through some of these with you now. These solutions aren't all suitable for everyone, but you might find that one or two of them might work for you. I'll quickly explain them. So first up, we've got debt management plans. They're an informal agreement that you make with the creditors to pay back your debts at a lower, more affordable rate. Normally that means paying less each month, but over a longer time frame. Next, there's debt relief orders, and they freeze your debt payments for a full year, and if your situation hasn't changed after 12 months, the debt's written off. You can't own anything with significant value like a house or have more than £2,000 in savings. Another option is offering a final settlement. If you happen to have access to a large lump sum, then you can offer that to the creditors. Even if it's not for the full amount, they may be willing to accept it to save them time. Equally though, it may be refused. Individual voluntary arrangements are another way to deal with your debt. It's a formal agreement between you and your creditors to reduce your payments to one simple payment each month. It lasts for 5 years and at the end, any remaining debt's written off. Bankruptcy is probably the most famous option, and you may already know, but with bankruptcy, all your assets are reviewed and some may be sold off to pay back your debt. After a year, any remaining debt will be written off. When debt mounts up, it's overwhelming, but it's best not to ignore it or it'll just get worse. One simple step that you could take today is to find out if any of the debt solutions that I mentioned could work for you. In the description of this video, I've linked to a form on my new website, and it's got a few multiple choice questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe. At the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with all the information that you need about debt solutions that are available. So click the link in the description, go and check it out and let me know how you get on.